Okay, so you know how I get obsessive with things. This is my my newest, new old obsession. Coffee that I am making with what I've just recently gotten, an Aeropress. So you may or may not have heard of these, but it's this this little contraption that makes an excellent cup of coffee. So Aeropress here. I guess we'll just we'll start it off. I'm going to start heating up some spring water, and I have my Costa Rica roast from Moon's Coffee here in Albuquerque, and we'll measure out with our scale here 13 grams exactly for 1 cup. Because I've figured out that's about the amount that I like for 1 cup. That's 14, but I think that's okay. Some people get obsessive with the exact amounts, but I'm okay with it. So what we'll do is I have this grinder here. It's a hand grinder, ceramic burr grinder. It's a Hario Skeleton grinder, and you can't see inside there, I don't think, but there's 2 ceramic like cogs or gears in there, and they turn opposite directions really close to each other, and they make a very consistent grind. So this takes a little bit, but if you can see, I don't know if you can see it coming down through there, but I'll show you after it's done. It smells very good, but I'm sure you can't smell it. So while my water's heating, it takes a little bit to grind, and then I'll get the press ready. It's a very simple and quick method of making an extremely strong cup of coffee. I'm sure you're laughing at this point because this seems ridiculous. Like a ridiculous amount of work for 1 cup of coffee. But I enjoy it. And like I said, it makes an extremely good cup of coffee. Okay, so you can't hear any more grinding. We're all done. And as you can see, our 13 grams of roast ground coffee is ready. It smells fantastic. So, we'll get the Aeropress ready. We just insert the plunger in the bottom here. This is the inverted method. Our water's making a little bit of noise, so it's almost ready. Pour this in here like that. Get our filter ready. These small paper filters go on the top here. You wet that first. Get any residual paper filter taste out of there. And get that ready to go. We'll measure the temperature of the water here. It's steaming. I think it's almost done. This is going to be about 180, 190, so it's a little hot. I want it to be about 175. I'm going to let it cool off for a minute. Still hovering about 190, so we'll let that sit for a second. Just waited just a little bit too long. But while that's cooling off, I'll level this coffee out a little bit. Make sure my paddle stirrer is ready to go in there and mix it all up. So the first thing we're going to do is pour a little bit of water in so that we can achieve bloom, which is when the grounds off-gas their little bit of CO2. They get hot really quick and let all that CO2 out, and for some reason, coffee hipsters say that that's a good thing to do. And I have no reason to disbelieve them, so I keep doing it. Tastes good. I don't know. I don't know if that helps or not, but I do it. So, okay, we'll measure the water again and see if we're almost where we want to be. Looks like we're at 180. And that's close enough for me, because by the time we pour it, we'll be closer to 175. So we're going to do just a little on the top. Swirl it, cool it off just a little bit. That first bloom. Stir it up a little bit. Let those gases come out. And I'm going to pour the rest in. All the way almost to the top. And put the filter on. We're going to let that sit for about a minute. And I have been timing it, but I just kind of forgot to start it, so I guess we'll wing it. It's supposed to be about a minute total, and I took about 10 seconds with the bloom, and that's included. So I'm probably almost done. It's very quick, since the grounds are medium fine and the water's the perfect temperature. It does take a little bit of time to press, so I try to include that in my time as well. So we'll invert it over the cup and start pressing. And this is just a light pressure. It might look like I'm pressing pretty hard, but honestly it's just like the weight of my arms on top of each other, and I'm leaning forward just a little bit. Can't press too hard because it's got to go through that paper filter. It's about halfway done. Once we start hearing some air escape down there, we'll know all the coffee's through. And there's my air. So the coolest thing about the Aeropress is that it makes a damn good cup of coffee. But also it's super easy to clean, so that's all you have to do is rinse that part out. Then you have your paper filter, and you just shoot out a puck into the trash here. And that's it. Rinse this part off, and you're all good. That's my favorite part about it, easy cleanup. So this, if you can see, is about half a cup of very strong coffee. It's like a concentrate. So what we'll do is, right now I'm going to make an Americano, which is like an American cup of coffee. Pour some hot water in to dilute a little bit, and that's a fantastic cup of coffee. Instead of the hot water, I could put hot milk and make it a latte, which I've done. I whipped it up with a whisk, and it was like foamed milk. It was fantastic. So I've been drinking way too much coffee lately because these are amazing cups of coffee. Oh, god damn it. It's so good. So next time you come down, we'll make you a cup of coffee. Stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be me making a Disaronno sour for Michelle. See ya.